Can you make money ripping cards? Well, we're going to study the case that Step in the Box Brett opened here recently of 2023 Topps Update. You guys remember on my channel, I could have got this on Card Giants for about $660, and it would have been about $10 a box, and I was just hemming and hawing, and I was like, I just don't feel confident that I want to buy the case. So I passed, but I asked Brett to do a real thorough job recapping what you guys are watching here, little picture-in-picture action. I added up the numbers the best I could. Now, he went a little fast, but I think my numbers are pretty accurate, but let's go ahead and go through the numbers. Now, he says that he's going to get about 8 complete sets. Based on the math, I think that's pretty much an accurate estimate, 7 or 8 sets. Call it $20, $25 a piece. That'll bring back about $160 to $200. You look at the stars of the MLB, it sounds like he can make about 8 complete sets. Call them conservatively about a $4 set. That'll bring back about another $30. 1988 inserts, you're pretty much getting about 1 per box, and you had a mixture of rookies and vets. Pretty short checklist here. I think it's only a 100-card checklist, and not too bad. Overall, I think he did okay on those. You can probably consider some of the base ones about 50 cents to 60 cents a piece, maybe even cheaper. So that's going to bring you back another about $30. The Stars of the MLB Chrome looked like he had about a dozen of those, including some of the rookies. The laid out insert, I think he said he only had like 6 of those. Action Stars, I didn't get a great count watching it first time through, but I think I counted at least a dozen. He kind of went quick through that. The time-spanning tandems, a couple of their all-star game inserts. A lot of those, if you just kind of add them up at around like the 50 cents to $1 range, you probably get another $50 out of that. Then he got into some of the rookie Stars of the MLB Chrome in the next box or row of cards here that he had top-loaded. Looking through that, I kind of estimated that the rookie Stars of the MLB was about 4 cards. The rookie Rainbow Foils was about 20 cards. The rookie Blues was about another 20 cards. The rookie 1988 was about another 20 cards. Call those conservatively an average of about $1.25 each. That would bring in about another $50 to $60. And then I'm going to tabulate this all at the end and kind of go through what I think the net would be if you were selling on eBay. When you look at the depth of what he opened, obviously you can get a lot of good cards. You have a lot of bullets in the chamber, so to speak. He was getting about 1 hit per box, and that didn't even include the Blues and the Rainbow Foils. By my numbers, I knew that estimate would be close to about 100 cards when you add in the Rainbow Foils and the Blues. So I knew there was a pretty good chance that if I wasn't including numbered cards in my hit count, I could have gotten a fair number of overall hits. I didn't get a great count here on the Action Stars rookies in the black gold. If you consider those probably like in the $1 to $3 range on average, and there was about 20 of them again, you're probably looking at about $20 to $25. There was the one Riley Green laid out and a couple Gunnar Henderson 1988. He went back and got the rest of those. I think I sold one of those recently for about $1.50. So if you kind of add all those up and say that was another 20 cards, you're probably looking at about $30 max. A couple other cards there. But looking at his case, obviously there was a lot of color. There was a lot of good inserts when it came to some of the hits. He did pull 2 autographs, a Joey Weimer and an Eric Davis. Those are actually 2 of the best cards that he had pulled, ironically enough. The number of actual color inserts, I'm not going to go through this video like word for word as far as this. I'm just going to kind of give you guys my estimate and final thoughts. Wanted to have the video playing in the background just so you can kind of see it and kind of follow along. When I look at the top 5 cards that he got, we'll call it top 6 cards. Coming in at number 6 was the Joey Weimer auto that sells right now raw for about $9 in the black parallel. He got an Eric Davis and a Bobby Miller. He got an Eric Davis auto and a Bobby Miller black. Those cards sell for about $16 to $18. He got a Shohei Ohtani Blue All-Star Game. He said it was a $20 card. I couldn't find a $20 comp on it. I think it would be closer to about a $15 card raw, less eBay fees. He got a fair amount of Trouts and Ohtanis and other, Aaron Judge and Derek Jeter and stuff like that. If I assume those are about $1 each, that's about another $20. Wrapping up his best cards, though, it looked to me like the black gold blue border Michael Harris and the Matt McLain green, icy foil green, were his two best cards in that case. The black gold Michael Harris raw is about $20 right now, steady at $20. And the Matt McLain green, which is a little bit harder to come by, is around $28. So those were his two best cards, in my opinion. Like I said, he did get a fair number of other inserts when it came to numbered stuff. I think the total number of blues was on the order of about 20. Total number of purples was on the order of about 14. Total number of reds was 2. Total number of oranges was 1. Total number of greens was 4. Total number of golds was 16 plus the Zach Neto. I forgot about the Zach Neto. That Zach Neto right now sitting raw is about a $10 card. So looking at all of his cards, if you add them up, including the complete sets and the relics and the autos and every single thing, if you piece parted it out, I think your net sales, or not your net sales, but your gross sales on eBay right now would be about $560. So he got the case for $660. You take $560, you're left with $100 in loss. Obviously, you can grade a couple cards and hopefully maybe double up on your money there, but that's going to be a little bit difficult. The case was a little bit underwhelming overall. I would say that he's going to have an advantage with the fact that he has some YouTube revenue that he can offset that with. He's probably going to make at least $100 on these 5 or 6 or 10 videos, however many he recorded. So that's definitely going to help get him some of his money back. And then if you take eBay fees away, assuming you sell on eBay, now I know Brett doesn't really sell on eBay. He has a bulk buyer that he uses that he gets to buy most of his stuff, or he sells it at a card show. But let's be honest, he's probably not going to sell it to the bulk buyer at eBay comps. He's probably not going to also sell it at a card show at eBay comps. He's probably going to sell it under eBay comps, call it 80% of eBay comps. So he's going to lose about $100 there. So overall, worst case scenario, if you count the YouTube revenue into it, along with how good the case was and less some eBay fees and or just kind of markdowns from selling it on to a bulk buyer or at a card show, I think he's probably going to lose about $100 on this case. But that doesn't include grading any card. There's the Matt McLain green, as you can see that one there. If he graded that, got a 10, that's probably close to $100 card. He got the black gold blue in a 10. That's probably at least an $80 card. So you might add a little bit of value there. The purple Tovar as well was a pretty good card. Nice color match there. Don't know what'll happen with that guy, but obviously there's still a lot of career ahead of him and many of these other guys. So as of now, I would say, did he lose completely? No. Was it a financial windfall? No. I'd say by and large, you're probably get your money back plus or minus $100. So overall, doesn't look like it was a great financial windfall, but it doesn't look like it was a financial loser either. The low entry point for the price was definitely a savior there, and the amount of update that they printed relative to some of the other sets. If he would have opened this same dollar amount in Series 1, to be honest, he would have got absolutely slaughtered. If the checklist was a lot better for this price point, it would have been great. So you win some, you lose some. Brett, hope you like the recap. Thanks again for sharing that with the audience. Kudos to you, man, on subscribers. Dude, I don't know how you do it, but I envy where you have gotten your channel to. ERB Sports is here trying to get to our 500th video, and we're not even to 1,000 subscribers. So if you guys are fans of Brett's channel, I hope you guys would tune into my channel. I think you guys really enjoy it. So thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video.